welcome back to RSC Adventures. Today we have a Yum Yum box. And we know from our clues last week, or last month, where it is. This is the land of milk and honey. And we had several guesses, Jordan, Israel, that whole area, and it did turn out to be Israel. Spoiler alert, if you watch them through Facebook, it's somebody always gets theirs before yours and posts it. And I try not to see them or pay attention to them, but I just missed it this time because we were out in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, people. It's like Avengers. Don't be spoiling stuff for people.
So we have our card that tells us a little bit about the region, all the different areas where some of the food comes from. We also have the score sheet, and what you do is whoever's tasting in your box, you have a line. You tell what the best one is, the second best, the worst, and the weirdest product in your box. This is the mid-size box. There is a smaller one, and there is one that's much larger. We got a free upgrade, and it was a lot. It was pretty awesome. So at the end, you can also solve the puzzle to find one of the ingredients or one of the products from the next time. And then there's some games in there. You also get the book for the region. It also tells you things that you didn't get in there. If you had gotten the bigger box, these would have been in it as well. And it also gives you the clue for what next month's box will be. So Randy's going to read you some of the product reviews in here. It tells you a little bit about each product in the box. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups. And so we'll read them as we go. It also has like all kinds of things about Israel. This is like it's a 15-page booklet, so it's pretty cool. It tells you a lot about their customs and traditions and all that kind of stuff. Alrighty.
And away we go.
So this month we have some huge bags in here. This one is our first bag. Now, forgive me, the writing is very unusual. And so sometimes I don't know if I've got the package upside down or right side up, but I think this is the correct way to do it. I'll post pictures in of each product. This looks like it's some sort of onion cheese ball or something.
You are correct. This is a baked garlic and onion puff. Balls with garlic and onion seasoning.
Garlic and onion, okay. Let's see what these suckers look like. Got any more data on it?
Yeah. Great. Quick. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of garlic?
Italian.
No, the Dead Sea. No. Well, move over, vampires and bad breath. There's something new to think about when considering this pungent herb. Back in 1946, a shepherd was looking for his lost goat when he stumbled into a cave near the Dead Sea. He didn't find his goat, but he did find something even more important, the Dead Sea Garlic Scrolls. Not really, it's just the Dead Sea Scrolls. The scrolls are ancient Jewish texts, most famous for being the second oldest copy of the Hebrew Bible, but the scrolls don't just contain ancient stories, they also have recipes. One recipe describes garlic being ground into olive oil, which means the tie between garlic and the Dead Sea goes back over 2,000 years. It's one that continues still today. Garlic is grown near the Dead Sea. Some fields are even within sight of the same caves where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found.
Okay. So this has 3 million of them in there.
It looks like Captain Crunch.
Yeah. I mean, there are so many in this bag. And they're tiny. I mean, it's like small, like an M&M.
Wee little...
They fall out real fast, too. What do you think? We might need some more to try it out.
That's enough.
That's a lot of Cheetos in there.
They're little puff balls that taste like garlic and onion. As described.
Okay, I'm going to put them there because I'm afraid those balls are going to go everywhere.
My rating scale today is going to be 1 to 5. And these are going to get a 3.
Yeah. I'd say a 2. There's like no flavor to them.
Wow.
Yeah.
A 2.
Yeah.
That's harsh.
All right, what do you want to do next?
Moving right along.
You want to do them in order and I'll pull it out?
Just grab something out of there. Oh, okay. Good. All right, I have those. Onion bisli. Onion-flavored wheat snack.
Oh, yay.
Open this package and look carefully at what you see. Do the tubes look like anything familiar? Possibly something you eat with a sauce. Say perhaps pasta. Maybe not surprisingly, this pungent oniony snack is created by a company that used to make pasta. In 1942, 3 small pasta makers met with the hopes of building a truly Israeli food company even before Israel existed as a nation, which happened in 1948. They called this company Osam, borrowed from an ancient Hebrew prayer that reads, "May this year be a year of plenty." Osam. They were plenty successful with their pasta products, quickly becoming a household name. As the company grew, they set their sights on something else, snacks. That's where this crunchy noodle resembling snack comes in. In 1970, Osam came up with a line of savory snacks inspired by the flagship product. All the varieties of bisli are made to look like different types of pasta, harkening back to the company's humble beginnings. What an awesome story.
We have 2 bislis.
Ooh.
Alright, so we'll try this one. This one is the onion one. Ow.
They're crunchy.
They are hard.
They are wheat.
Very little flavoring.
I get a little bit of onion flavor, but not much. Texture-wise, I like them. They're crunchy. And they're wheaty. I get more wheat flavor than
They're wheaty.
I get more wheat flavor than anything out
Yeah.
of them. Not a lot of onion flavor.
Yep.
But they're not bad. I'm going to give these a 3.
No flavor.
No flavor. All right, next.
Let's do something. Alright, this,
Yeah. The blah, blah, blah bar. Ah, there it is. Is that it? I have to match it by the picture.
yeah, this is it.
Elite Ego ZBar. Milk chocolate with caramel, nougat, and hazelnuts. That's everything. Gotta have hazelnuts.
Every box.
Hazelnut.
Munch Pack
hazelnut,
and
hazelnut.
Universal Yums has hazelnut in them.
What's wrong with peanut butter, people? I mean, really. You're going to go nuts over this nut-filled chocolate bar with a hearty portion of nougat, a thin layer of delicious caramel, and rich coating. This bar might appear to be riffing off the Milky Way until you bite into it. First produced in the 1930s, the Ego Z was one of Israel's first chocolate bars, becoming famous for containing whole hazelnuts. Yay!
Oh, yay.
Whole hazelnuts.
Good, I can spit them out.
Yeah. Chocolate and hazelnut bar. A2 Universal Yums.
That one was crushed too. Just try it. It's messy.
Yeah.
Got a whole nut in there.
Yep. Hazelnuts. Ruining chocolate bars near you since 1930s. I'm going to give that a 2. As a chocolate bar, it's okay. Good, you know, the chocolate tastes good, caramel tastes good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's hazelnuts. I'm not a big fan of the hazelnut. And it seems like everything's got to have freaking hazelnuts in it. All right, moving right along.
The kangaroo.
That's kind of scary looking. Falafel shashi. Falafel flavored puffs.
Great. Chickpea puffs.
Throughout history, Israel has been mired in conflict. That conflict has spread to all aspects of the country. It even applies to food. While many Israelis see falafel as a quintessential national dish, others think Israel can't take credit for the flavorful vegetarian creation. Falafel, fried fritters made from chickpeas or fava beans mixed with herbs, spices, and onions, is an indisputably ancient dish. So, falafel flavored puffs. So, apparently,
Body odor. Oh my god. Oh. Smell that.
oh,
Does that smell like body odor?
oh yeah, that's pungent.
Whew.
All right, you know the rules.
I know. I gotta try them all. Oh, I gotta have all them?
No, you
I'm
don't
just
have
gonna
all
take
them. You can take 2
two
or
of
3 of
those.
them.
Oh my god. That's so bad. That's so wrong.
They taste better than they smell. Barely.
Great. Now I know what body odor tastes like.
There's a lot of these, and there's going to continue to be a lot of these in this package.
I do not like those at all.
I do not care for these at all.
What is the spice in there? How do you get human body odor in a bag? Wheat, vegetable oil, fat, spices. Okay. That doesn't narrow it down.
Here, eat some hazelnut to get the flavor out of your mouth.
Not digging Israel. Okay. All right, you ready?
1.
We'll do this one.
These got a 1.
Oh, not even.
0.5. All right, let me figure out what that is.
It looks like a... It doesn't look like baklava. So, in Universal Yums boxes, they always have a loose bag of, like, individually wrapped candy. There's not one in here this time, but there's these 6 things that, to me, would be in my Universal Yum bag. So,
Yeah.
I've just pulled one of those out for us to try.
This is the pomegranate Turkish Delight.
Oh, love pomegranate. And I like Turkish Delight.
Pomegranate candy with almonds.
Oh, wow.
Eating this tasty treat is nice, but do you know what would be even better? Not eating those kangaroo things.
Is that?
No. If eating this tasty treat made you and everyone who ate it a nicer person, well, maybe it will. In Judaism, pomegranates have long been considered a symbol of moral and spiritual righteousness. They're often eaten during religious holidays, and there's a very specific reason why. According to Jewish lore, pomegranates have 613 seeds, which corresponds exactly with the 613 mitzvot, or commandments of the Torah. It's for this reason that on Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, celebrants often recite, "May we be as full of mitzvot as the pomegranate is full of seeds," before digging into the bright red superfruit.
Cool. It looks nice. I like pomegranate and I like Turkish Delight, so. And whole almonds? Yeah. Or pistachios. I wasn't
This
listening
says
to you.
with almonds.
Okay.
She wasn't listening to me.
Wasn't listening to you at all. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not going to make me a nice person, I can tell you that right now.
The thing about it is we sugar and add so much preservatives and additives and stuff to our food that something as basic as this isn't sweet enough or tasty enough for us, you know what I mean? And I thought this was powdered sugar on the outside. It's not. I think it's cornstarch.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't like that one?
That's all right.
You want a bite?
No, you can have mine. I'm going to go back and get some more body odor puffs.
All right. So that was, you got 2 of those.
2 of those.
All right. Let's try something else. I have no idea what this is, but it looks like, I don't even know if I'm holding it up right.
I think this is the correct orientation. Yeah.
Oh, I put pictures in there. Sorry.
Kremli Nougat Bites. Peanut butter. Finally. Coated cereal bites with hazelnut. Hazelnut, really? Hazelnut cream. Peanut butter coated bread cereal bites with hazelnut cream. You may not believe it, but you're holding in your hands a modern scientific discovery. Yes, this snack has saved lives. For years, scientists noticed an interesting trend in Israel. There was a shockingly low number of children with peanut allergies, far lower than any other modern nation. In 2008, scientists discovered the cause: peanut puffs. Over 90% of Israeli families buy them as a snack for their households. They're more popular than potato chips. Children eat the puffs as one of their first foods, developing a tolerance for peanuts as they grow up. This early exposure to peanuts has now been proven to reduce the risk of developing a peanut allergy by 81%.
Okay. There's a million of them in here.
It's a little puffy cereal thingy. I taste peanut butter. I don't really get hazelnut. Those are good. I like those.
They're a little sweet. Barely sweet.
I like those. These are good. I'm going to give them a 3.
It's like a cereal almost. I can see pouring that in a bowl of milk.
It said cereal in the description.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I'm going to read that out loud.
I didn't listen to you.
I like those. These are good.
They were different.
Oh yeah, I like those. I'm digging those. Peanut butter.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Lay it on me. Green package. Ah, there they are. Mini pistachio halva.
Wow, they are into nuts, aren't they?
Sesame candy with pistachios. A sweet that's 1,000 years old? Sounds appetizing, right? Well, the good news is that the halva in your hand is as fresh as can be.
Oh, it's halva?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mini pistachio halva.
Listen to you, apparently.
It's just the recipe that's old, very old. In fact, it goes all the way back to the 1100s. That's not surprising since the main ingredient, sesame, is one of the oldest seeds known to man. First cultivated in India, the crop quickly spread to the Middle East through trade. Over time, sesame seeds became a staple of Israeli cuisine, featured in dishes such as hummus, baba ganoush, and of course halva. For the unfamiliar, halva is a dense, crumbly dessert made with sesame seed paste called tahini, mixed with hot, sugary syrup. This concoction is then cooled and often mixed with almonds and pistachios. In this case, your yum contains pistachios. Now that we've filled you in on the ancient recipe, it's time to fill up on this unique treat. Open sesame.
I get it.
Oh. Man, it doesn't disintegrate.
Oh.
I don't know if I like that.
It's
Very bitter.
It looked like one of those hard peanut plank bars. But as soon as you put it in your mouth, it just disintegrates. It's like cotton candy.
You said it was crumbly, but I mean, that was ridiculous. But I don't know if I like it.
I'm liking that. Yep, I like that.
Really? Mm-hmm. I just got a lot of bitterness. Is it just me?
It's because they keep putting hazelnut and everything.
No.
There is a bitterness behind it, yeah. All right, let's see what this is. We have our own free Tupperware.
Okay, Tupperware.
Oh, this is going to be good. I just know it.
Mahroom handmade baklava. Baklava with pistachios, cashews, peanuts, and almonds. Again with the nuts. We couldn't visit the Middle East without having a bit of baklava. Despite the many
There's
disputes
two different kinds in here. Sorry.
No, yeah. Despite the many disputes Israel has with its neighbors, there is one thing they can all agree on: baklava. While baklava is believed to have originated in Turkey, today nearly every country in the Middle East eats it. All with their own unique flair. Iranians douse the flaky sweet with rosewater, Armenians sprinkle it with cloves and cinnamon, and Jordanians cover it with a sugary syrup. You'll remember this if you were with us for our holiday box.
I remember.
In Israel, they use many different types of nuts: pistachios, cashews, peanuts, and almonds, as well as a healthy dose of cinnamon. While baklava is eaten, there is an everyday indulgence. It's especially prevalent during religious celebrations. Christians enjoy it on Christmas and Easter. Muslims relish it during Ramadan, and Jews savor it on Rosh Hashanah. No matter what you're celebrating this April, we hope you'll find a good reason to savor each of these delectable bites of baklava.
So you have one that's like a bird's nest, and then you have one that's the flaky pastry.
Okay.
Remember, we tried the bird's nest, but it was shaped differently.
Yes, it
all
would
those
actually
fibers.
look like a bird's nest.
Which one do you want to try?
Doesn't matter. You decide.
Oh, man, I'm going to be sticky.
Now that's good.
And if you can't eat it all right now, you have your own Tupperware. This is kosher.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say most of the stuff is kosher.
After opening, best to keep in the refrigerator.
That's good. I like that one.
You want to try the other one?
Sure.
That might be sticky for the rest of the night.
This one's not quite as sticky.
And see, there's that bird's nest. Remember, it was filled with nuts or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. How's that one?
I like the other one better.
You can taste the spices behind it. Cinnamon.
Yeah.
That was a cute little pirate. Yeah, I don't like that one as much. It's like sweet shredded wheat or something.
It's good, but it's not as good as the other one. The other one was wonderful.
Remember, that's got in the fridge.
Ethnic sweets from Nazareth.
Right before Easter.
Who knew?
All right.
Next.
This is Chick Chack Everything Flavored Snacks from Oppenheimer.
Chick Chack Everything Flavored Snacks. Wheat spirals with spices.
Does it give you a little bit more description?
The word everything might be in the name of this snack, but it's a little bit deceptive. Many Israeli Jews can't eat everything, and that's because they keep kosher. You might have heard that phrase before, but you may not know what it means. Some people think it's food that's been blessed by a rabbi. Others believe it's a type of cuisine. Neither is true. Keeping kosher means following a set of commandments about food that were written in the Torah, the most holy religious text in Judaism. While these rules are open to various interpretations, there are a few generally accepted standards. For example, pork is banned, as are certain shellfish. Dairy can't be consumed with meat, and the utensils used to cook one can't be used to cook the other. Fruits and veggies are fine, but they must be inspected for bugs, which aren't kosher. That's what it says. There's no meat, dairy, or bugs, thankfully, in these crunchy wheat bites, but they do have everything else you could want in a snack, including salt, turmeric, paprika, and a handful of fresh spices. And you can now see these spirals of goodness are actually named quite appropriately. Quite a few in there. Got a little spiral-shaped doodad here, wheat snacky thing. Clank. Yeah, no.
Yeah, very odd.
Yeah. Drink, please.
It's Kool-Aid, by the way. It's big old jug of wine.
Blah, blah, blah.
There's pretty much nothing in life I won't eat other than apparently food from Israel. All right.
It's going to be a hard one to judge worst. Okay.
It's a tube.
Maroon coconut rolls. Coconut bar rolled in coconut flakes. So it's coconut on coconut.
I like coconut.
I like coconut too.
Anything unusual about it other than it's hard as a brick?
You've heard of Jesus of Nazareth?
Yes, I have.
Well, now meet the coconut rolls of Nazareth. No,
That's so sacrilege.
that's what it says in here exactly.
This is Easter week.
These traditional Israeli rolls are made in the same city that Jesus is believed to have lived. While the city has changed quite a bit since Jesus' time, there's now a yearly classic car event held in town.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A car event where the Savior.
It's remained an important
That's what it's
place
known for?
both Christians and Muslims. Over 2.3 million Christians visit the city every year to see Mary's Well, where Jesus was bathed as a child, as well as the St. Gabriel Church of the Annunciation, where Mary learned that she would give birth to Jesus. When visitors need a rest from touring these famous sites, many flock to the Maroon Bakery and Confectionery. While it's a much lesser known destination than others in Nazareth, this lively bakery has been operating since 1977, specializing in authentic Arabic treats. After one bite of this brightly colored sweet, you can basically say you've been a tourist in Nazareth.
You try it first with those hard teeth. I like coconut, it's just I don't know how hard it is. Not hard on? It tastes like coconut? That's soft. I thought it was hard.
It's dense.
I like coconut, so. That's nice.
Yeah, coconutty. Not a bounty bar, but that's not bad.
But you can see why they think that that's such a confection, because, I mean, out of everything we've had, that's like the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
All right, we got 3 more.
Do a sweet.
Yeah, we got 2 sweets and a salty, so.
We'll do a sweet, then we'll do a salty, then we'll do the last sweet. Strauss Poppin chocolate.
Poppin chocolate. That's
Milk
a big
chocolate
bar.
with poppin candies. Chocolate with Pop Rocks? Whoa. You've likely never tried a chocolate bar like this before. Unless you were with us the last time we went to Israel when this candy was voted the #1 item in the box.
Really?
So how did this uber unique chocolate come about? I don't know. The story starts with a cow. Or 2 cows, actually. In 1936, Richard and Hilda Strauss started a dairy farm in Israel with just 2 cows. Somehow these fruitful cows had extra milk, so the couple began making cheese. 2 years later, they started making chocolate as well. Eventually, their son Michael went from helping deliver milk in a donkey-drawn cart to leading the largest food manufacturer in Israel. Yes, that's how far the 2 cows got them. So while chocolate and Pop Rocks might seem like a random combination, it actually makes a lot of sense. The high-quality milk chocolate has been produced by Strauss for decades, and the popping candies are a fantastically fun reminder of the explosive success they've had. A snacking experience unlike any other, this chocolate is incredibly popular in Israel, and you'll soon taste why.
Oh, it's got a cow on it.
Aw.
I was trying to show it down. I don't think my little arms will get there.
Cow.
Okay, there's no nuts in this, right? There's no hazelnuts, right?
Cow. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Wow, it is a poppin chocolate. A lot of pop.
I don't know any pop. No, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what it is. Chocolate with Pop Rocks. Well, it says it has peanuts, tree nuts, almonds, pecans, pistachios, walnut, hazelnuts, and cashews.
Way to ruin chocolate, Israel.
It's okay. It's just weird.
It's okay, but Pop Rocks and chocolate bars aren't something that...
That's a big...
It's not something that I was like, man, I need me some Pop Rocks for this chocolate. Your chocolate got in my Pop Rocks.
I mean, it's still going in my mouth. That little piece I had. All right, do this one. You already read something on it. I like that.
Which one is that?
This is the barbecue.
Barbecue.
I wonder if the barbecue in Israel is the same as the barbecue here.
Barbecue Bisley. Barbecue flavored wheat snack. Nothing too exciting, right? You surely had a barbecue flavored snack before, but you've probably never had an Israeli barbecue flavored snack before. And that makes all the difference. Get ready for a totally different barbecue flavor, one that's more smoky than sweet. It's not surprising that Israel has developed its own unique barbecue. From the very early days as a Jewish state, it's been an important part of daily Israeli life. Back in the 1940s, a small portable copper container called a mangal was commonly filled with charcoal to heat rooms and cook food. When central heating came about, the concept of the mangal evolved, as did the word itself, changing to mangal. Rather than cooking inside of the home, locals built barbecue stands along main roads and hosted mangals, barbecues, as social events among friends and family. National phenomenon. After one bite, you'll see why it's caught on. Ooh, these look like Frito spirals.
It looks like Chick Chacks.
Chick Chack.
Remember these?
Yeah. But these are meant to look like pasta because this company's all about making things look like pasta.
If I would know better, I think it is dried pasta.
It's very crunchy. Very much like wheat. I'm not really getting smoky barbecue at all. You?
I might need to do dental work.
Congratulations.
We have one more.
Wheat spirals.
This one has a caramel on it.
This is the Pesach Zman Blondie Chocolate Bar. Milk chocolate and caramel coated wafer bar. You're holding the most famous chocolate bar in Israel, the Pesach Zman. Don't worry, you don't need to try to pronounce it. In fact, you can just call this bar by its English name, Time Out. While Kit Kats may encourage you to give yourself a break, in Israel, the Pesach Zman endorses taking a time out. If those are the instructions, then you may want to reserve a couple hours for this bar, because there's a lot to unpack. First, we have the blondie coating that covers the bar, made with cocoa, caramel, and white chocolate. This golden flavor is new in both Israel and the USA. We're the first company to import it into the United States. Next, let's discuss the inside. It's filled with crispy vanilla wafer, decadent chocolate spread, and melt-in-your-mouth caramel. That's a whole lot of goodness to take in. No wonder you'll need some time to fully appreciate it. Savor every bite, because who knows when or if you'll see it again.
I spilled those
Yeah, that's fine.
body odor chips all over the table.
No, those were the good ones.
Oh.
And then I use that word loosely. You can see it's filled. Blondie color on top. Chocolate color on the back. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I like that one.
All right. What's your favorite? This was a hard box to find a favorite in. It's hard, huh?
The baklava?
Okay. It was very good.
The baklava
And fresh.
was my favorite. And fresh.
I think mine's the coconut candy
That wasn't bad.
and then the poppin chocolate.
Yeah, that was okay. It was a little
This was
unusual.
it's had a good flavor.
That was very good too. That'd probably be my runner-up.
I was expecting a lot of caramel, but I don't
Yeah.
have a lot of caramel in that.
That
Especially since
was
that's the only thing on the package is a caramel.
yeah. That was my favorite. The baklava.
There were so many bad ones in there to me.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on here. What was your second best?
Poppin chocolate.
Poppin chocolate. What was your worst?
The body odor
Oh
crackers.
yeah, the body odor was the worst. Worst.
This one.
Yeah, worst.
Worst. You couldn't get past the smell, and then when you got past the smell, the taste was the same as the smell.
What was your weirdest?
I would have to say, other than the poppin chocolate, the weirdest was the other one of these. What was it? The
Coconut?
no, not that one. The halva maybe
Really?
was the weirdest because I couldn't believe it just disintegrated. I mean, you wouldn't need teeth or anything to eat that. My grandfather used to love halva, and I never ate any of it. I wish I had now.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to have to agree with the worst and the weirdest on that one. The worst was definitely
Worst
those
was the
falafel
worst.
puffs.
Yeah, worst.
Quit.
I did like, though, their simple sweets. I did really like the Turkish Delight, but I like Turkish Delight because my grandmother and my mom and everybody used to like it. I love the coconut thing. It's very, very dense in this package, but once you open up the package, it was light and fluffy, and it's all coconut and just a little bit of sweet. It's not a lot of sweet to it. But these things were the worst, horrible thing I have ever put in my mouth or smelled.
If
That has to go in the fridge.
if we had gotten the Super Yum box, we would have gotten also cheesecake crumble wafers. Move over cheesecake. This cream-filled crumb-topped wafer takes the cake. Strauss Tortet, airy chocolate plus sweet almond cream equals an instant springtime favorite. And hot and spicy Chick Chack.
We had this Chick Chack.
Yeah. Crunchy, zesty, fiery, and totally addictive Chick Chack.
Yeah. All right. So tell us our clue.
Our clue for next month's box is they have very calm mornings, but real crazy nights. It's because of the music. Give it a listen, all right? Even better than the tunes are the yums you'll soon see. Red spicy sticks and pies of green tea. I got nothing.
I say something Asian.
Something Asian.
Spicy red sticks. I'm thinking of those little peppers and gochujang and stuff, and pies of green tea. I mean, They drink a lot of green tea. I don't know. What do you think? Calm mornings and crazy nights.
Venezuela.
Why?
I just thought of a country's name and said it.
Okay. Venezuela, or I'm going to say Shanghai. Okay. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, a like. Oh, I'm still getting the shivers from those.
The falafel. Got the falafel sweats.
I forgot what I was saying.
If you like this video, click the like button, leave a comment, and click the subscribe. And if you click on the bell, you'll be the first to know that we've got a new video out. And I mean literally the first to know.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next month.
See you next month, everybody.